Right now it's 6, bitter cold hitting the region. How long it will last and what you can do to stay safe. And the Wisconsin Assembly passes legislation changing how judicial misconduct is handled, what it means for judges under investigation.
You're watching WKDT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Emily Brown. Ken has the night off. We start with the weather on this frigid Monday as we take a live look outside. It's warmed up slightly since this morning when wind chills hit -30. Greg has more on what we can expect this week.
Well, we are definitely going to see more cold conditions later on, but we do get a reprieve from it and more kind of manageable conditions as we get for temperature-wise to the first part of the middle of the week. But overall, right now, that's your high temperatures today. A lot of areas did get above zero. A few of the colder spots for the north stayed below zero. So much of that. Right now, current conditions are already down to -3 in Eau Claire, or 3 at Winona, and 2 at La Crosse. Winds have died down. We still got a little bit of a wind chill, but instead of that 15 to 20, we're more in that 10 to 15 mile per hour range. And you can see wind chills overall not really hitting that 20-degree mark unless you go further north or to the east of the area right now, with decreasing cloud cover overall. So this evening, just chilly cold out there, but once again, bundle up. We got 16 below for the wind chill, 2 as we go throughout the evening hour. And then as we look at La Crosse, we're going to slowly get back down to about 1, fairly steady actually, with a wind chill around 11 too. So also tonight, if you want to brave the conditions, we'll talk more about the aurora, which could be a chance to see that tonight too. So we'll break that down and then tell you how much snow we may get in the middle of the week a bit later. All
right, sounds good. Thanks, Greg. And a reminder, you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn Weather app. You can find it at the App Store or on Google Play. Well, with temperatures dropping dangerously low, warming centers are open, but many of them are full. So what options are available for those who have to live or work outside the next few days? Seth Padilla has the reminders you'll want to keep close at hand.
The best recommendation from health officials is to stay inside. And if you don't have to go outside, then don't. But many don't have that option. So health experts are recommending that you wear multiple layers, you stay off of the cold ground, and you stay dry. While Wisconsinites take pride in their ability to endure the cold, these temperatures are no joke. In the last 24 hours, the city of La Crosse has opened its emergency day center, and overnight shelters are expected to remain at max capacity. Despite those efforts, many will still be forced to live or work outdoors. If you have to work outside, take breaks. Resting inside a car or building will help your body retain heat. It's also important to wear those layers and stay dry.
Create that barrier from the temperature and the wind as much as possible. Wear layers, insulate as best as you can. Keep yourself and the ground separated by however you can. Sometimes they may even be wet. The main component of that is you need to get that wet material off of them.
Nighttime is often the most dangerous time to be outside and when unsheltered populations are most at risk.
The temperatures do drop quite a bit, and usually the wind dies down, but recently we have an uptick of wind overnight, so that creates an additional complication for those who are unsheltered.
More snow is expected this week, and it's unlikely temperatures will get above freezing anytime soon. Catholic Charities is asking for things like hand warmers, gloves, and long johns. Reporting in La Crosse, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
Now on to developing news out of Minneapolis. The Pentagon putting 1,500 U.S. troops on standby in Alaska to go into the city. The president has threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act and mobilize the troops if protests continue. This coming after Minnesota Governor Tim Walz mobilized the National Guard to keep the peace if necessary.
I don't think there's any reason right now to use it, but if I needed it, I'd use it. It's very powerful.
This act was clearly designed to intimidate the people of Minneapolis, and here's the thing. We're not going to be intimidated. If the goal here is safety, we've got many mechanisms to achieve safety.
Meanwhile, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche says the DOJ will not investigate Jonathan Ross, the ICE agent who shot and killed Renee Good. Instead, Homeland Security will review the incident internally. 3 area hospitals cracking Forbes' top hospitals list. Mayo Health Clinic in both La Crosse and Eau Claire and Toma Health all made the list. All 3 were among the 259 hospitals nationwide to receive a 5-star overall rating. The ratings are decided by grading patient experience, outcomes, practices, and value. The school district of La Crosse will expand its full-day preschool program to all elementary schools for the 2026 through 27 school year. The offer is currently at 6 locations, and half-day programs are at 3 locations. The program is free and includes transportation options.
We've seen increased interest from parents in providing all-day 4K as an option. We found that we had some staffing efficiencies that we could take advantage of last year and this year. And we know that for our students, having access to all-day educational opportunities really helps.
Registration is open at lacrosseschools.org. Happening around the state, Wisconsin State Assembly passing a bill that would suspend pay for judges while their cases are under review for misconduct. The bill emerged after the conviction of former Milwaukee judge Hannah Dugan. If a judge is found innocent, they would receive back pay. The bill now heads to the state Senate. And you could win a trip to the Big Ten basketball tournament in Chicago. The Buc-ee's Got Game sweepstakes is open through November 15th. Winners get 2 tickets, a 3-night hotel stay, and a $500 travel voucher. You can enter at cousinsubs.com/Badgers. Great Rivers United Way and the School District of La Crosse honoring Martin Luther King Jr. Day with a day of service. They've teamed up for the day 3 years in a row now. This year, they participated in 10 projects with 9 area nonprofits, including the Little Hearts Project, which emphasizes mental health awareness and suicide prevention.
I think that's been really important to our staff is that idea of giving back to our community. Our community supports the schools so much that this is our way to be able to give back in whatever way our community needs.
Officials predict the day of service will contribute more than 270 hours of volunteering. Winona State University also celebrating the holiday with a day of service. Students will have access to 140 service opportunities on campus and around the community. Projects include cleanup at the Humane Society, meals to first responders, and support for area senior citizens. Viterbo University will also host a celebration honoring MLK Day that starts at 7 p.m. at the Fine Arts Center. Still to come, a massive pileup involving more than 100 vehicles, the whiteout conditions that led to the accident, and a shark attack closes in an Australian beach. The latest on the 25-year-old surfer in critical condition.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, if you've ever dreamed of sleeping in a castle, we'll tell you the best options for traveling. And Nicole's tracking some more snow when we see you starting at 5 a.m.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, when you spend $4.99 or more, pay nothing down, nothing for interest, nothing for sales tax, and nothing for shipping on Thomas Cole and Prana Sleep. The Something for Nothing sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
We see you out there coming up with original ideas, which is why you shop at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Because you know that when a spark of inspiration hits, we'll have the brands and supplies you need at prices that'll help make it happen. Like this free Milwaukee battery pack when you buy this Forge starter kit, $50 off, $40 off DeWalt construction jacks, and these 3-panel LED shop lights, $3.99 each. Find the value you need to bring your ideas to life. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $6,100 on this Sierra 1500 model. Plus get $3,000 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
What home improvement delivers the highest return on investment? A new garage door. And the perfect door is a genuine overhead door, made to last right here in the USA for over 100 years. Overhead Door has been the leader in exceptional design and quality materials installed by trained, experienced professionals. Find your perfect door. Visit our showroom or go online to choose from an endless array of styles, colors, and accents. From our family to yours, Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
Get a sleep like no other on an Heirloom mattress from Home Sleep Express. And right now, pay no interest for 5 years. Plus, get free white glove delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Heirloom, the perfect sleep, night after night. At Home Sleep Express.
At least 10 people are hurt after a pileup involving more than 100 cars on a Michigan interstate. It happened just before 10:30 a.m. on Interstate 196 near Grand Rapids. This video from a driver who was involved in the pileup shows the aftermath with cars smashed up against semi-trucks. He says there were whiteout conditions from a snowstorm ahead of the crash.
So I can tell you that of the 10 people that have been injured, they're all minor injuries, which we're very grateful for. There were no fatalities and no major injuries. They've all been transported to area hospitals now via ambulance.
The accident prompted the closure of the interstate in both directions between two exits while authorities work to clear the wreckage. President Trump has announced tariff plans for NATO allies. The tariffs target countries opposing his Greenland acquisition proposal. Trump says rates could reach 25%. The president declined to rule out military options for the Danish territory.
The use of tariffs in this way is completely wrong.
Trump cites national security concerns for Greenland. New CBS polling shows American opinions on the proposal. 70% oppose using federal funds to buy Greenland. 86% oppose military action. The Kremlin says President Trump has invited Russian President Vladimir Putin to join the Board of Peace. The board is charged with helping demilitarize and rebuild Gaza after years of war. Trump calls the panel the most prestigious board ever assembled. Israel, India, and Argentina have also reportedly received invites, but it's unclear how many total invitations were sent. A new poll shows most Americans want more Epstein files released. According to Social Science Research Solutions, just 6% are satisfied with what has been made public. Most Democrats and 72% of independents say the government is holding back. 42% of Republicans agree. Today marks 1 month since the deadline to release all files, but only a fraction have been made public. Iconic fashion designer Valentino Garavani has died. He founded his own line of clothing in 1959 and became known for designing red dresses for princesses, First Lady, and A-list actresses. Valentino was 93. A popular Australian beach is closed after a shark attack this morning. The victim is a 25-year-old man who suffered leg injuries at North Stein Beach in Sydney. He survived, but is in critical condition. We'll have more news ahead, but first.
As our temperatures begin to warm up, we also have more snow in the forecast for midweek before we have some more dangerous cold coming towards the end of the week. So we'll explain all that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
While you're busy, your pup can play all day at Top Dog Retreat in West Salem. Safe, supervised fun with friends, plus plenty of exercise and love. Because a tired dog is a happy dog. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
At Sealands Carpetland, your family comes first. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners in creating a home that lasts a lifetime. Discover a world of comfort and durability with our huge selection. Whether it's cozy carpeting for your living room, timeless hardwood for a classic touch, or versatile tiles that stand up to the hustle and bustle of family life. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, skip the mess and hassle at home. Our climate-controlled self-serve dog wash is open 24 hours to keep your dog clean, dry, and ready for their next adventure. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Yeah, we do have an opportunity for the Northern Lights this evening, as we call it, a coronal mass ejection, or a CME, actually hit the Earth a lot sooner than we expected. So right now, storming levels have spiked in the last 3 hours, all the way up to basically severe, and there may be a chance you might even see extreme too. At that point, you pretty much have good viewing too. It's unknown how long it'll last. I think it'll tail off towards after midnight, but definitely in the meantime, we'll have to keep an eye to see if it does. Cloud cover's a little bit out there, not a lot, and obviously it's pretty frigid out there too, so if you're seeing it, you definitely have to bundle up. But there's an opportunity to see it right now and potentially all the way throughout the rest of the night. Otherwise, for temperature, wind chill wise, the only advisory now is pretty much to the northeast of the area. This is where you might see wind chills getting at 25 to 30 below. We're not likely to see that. It's going to be temperature wise, maybe even colder than we saw this morning, but wind chill wise, it's unlikely obviously not to be. It'll be more in that maybe the 15 to 20, and most areas probably 10 to 15. So that's what's going on for right now. The next system is still trying to take shape. It's all the way up into the northern the Dakotas, Montana, and actually in Canada. This is going to eventually form a system that's going to push west to east across the area Tuesday evening or Tuesday night, and then we'll have some follow-up systems that'll be to the north that'll come through Wednesday for more snow. Not a huge significant amount, but we will see some accumulations of it. Tonight, as I mentioned, some areas actually might get colder than what we were last night given the lighter winds, so potentially teens below 0 up to the north. Otherwise, a lot of areas will be in that 5 to 10 below range. Wind chill wise, once again, 10 to 15, maybe some areas a little bit less than that at times, but nothing like we saw this morning. And then tomorrow, probably a little bit warmer, as you could say, warmer. We're going to get back up into the teens too. The winds turn around the southwest. We'll have increasing clouds. Still kind of cold out there, but overall a much improvement from Monday as the winds will remain light in the morning and even through the afternoon hour. Now it's going to dry all the way probably to the evening commute, and then we're going to see the snow begin to spread. And as mentioned, this system's really going to impact areas more if you're south of I-94. You'll see snow further north, but the accumulating portion of it is really going to be south of I-94. You can see it spread across the area I-90 corridor. By 9 to 10, we'll definitely probably see snow across the area all the way up to the Mississippi River. Still be some snow up at Eau Claire, not depicted that way, but the accumulation part will continue across this area. It'll continue to push east, and the good news for the morning commute is we're not likely to see much in the way of snowfall occurring, but we'll have to keep an eye on road conditions south of I-90 to see accumulation could provide some slick travel. Otherwise, the temperatures, you note, we're above 0. We're actually into the teens, so steady temperatures really as we go Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then we have more systems coming up. Wednesday, we actually might get closer to average. Average is about mid-20s depending on location, so we're getting close. But that's likely going to be the last time we're going to see the 20s for quite a long time given the forecast. The next opportunity for snow is Wednesday afternoon and evening. Once again, that system is pushed east. Then we have some systems that are going to rotate in from the northwest. Once again, they favor more west of the river and south, but I think everyone will see some precipitation come through the afternoon. The evening commute, as this one depicts, more as you go further north or south, it could be impactful. And then showers will continue Wednesday night as we continue to get this cold air coming through and little disturbances come through. Snow amounts for the first one, really it's going to be south of the area, but you can see it says 1 to 2, but I think you could be in that 2 to 4 inch range if we see some more of the heavier amounts. Otherwise, further north, maybe an inch. Now the second and third events Wednesday could provide another 1 to maybe 2 inches. Once again, favors more the south. So you could get 5 inches over this whole period potentially, but then as we follow up, that's the cold air behind it. We're looking at teens, 20 belows Friday, Saturday morning with some improvement for Sunday. So we got a reprieve, but then we're going right back into the deep freeze that come towards the end of the week.
Do you think we'll hit the 20s next week at least?
As right now, we're saying, probably not.
No, probably not.
Not above zero.
Oh, boy.
We'll hit them below zero, probably. We might.
Gosh, layer up, everyone. All right, thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, the Bucks looking to score a road victory down at Atlanta. Plus, hear from the Central girls basketball team as their biggest game of their season nears. Jacob is up next.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
I'm Jordan Rudolph, and I'm the owner of Unity Fitness. As our mission to serve and help have a positive influence on so many people, we can't thank you enough for having our back and helping us spread that mission forward into helping more people in the area.
Thank you so much for trusting us with your goals and for 10 years of support.
We view people as more than a before and after.
We're in your corner through the ups and the downs that life has to offer because we know that they'll happen.
To see if you're the right fit for us or if we're the right fit for you, head over to unityfitnesspro.com today.
Experience the thrill of gaming at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin. Whether you're a slots enthusiast or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Enjoy delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more memories and adventure to your visit at any one of our 6 locations. And coming soon to Beloit. More of our amazing gaming options, amenities, and outstanding service you can count on. Find your fun today at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin.
The Menards bag sale is here. Get 15% off everything you can fit in the bag. Plus, get big savings on big buys. Transform your home with a new Ideal garage door. Choose from our in-stock selection or design your own using our free designer. This 9x7 insulated garage door is only $499.99. Upgrade your floors with new vinyl plank flooring from Tarkett. It's waterproof, durable, and easy to install. Vericor vinyl plank is $329 per square foot.
Save big money at Menards.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, out of all the high school girls basketball teams in Wisconsin, just 10 still have an unbeaten record as we enter the back end of January. And one of those teams, the Central Riverhawks, who look like a real threat to make a deep playoff run. A perfect 13 wins and 0 losses has the Riverhawks ranked number 1 in Bounds Division II rankings. It's one of the best starts in recent seasons for the girls, and it's growing their self-belief more and more after every win.
Each win is definitely building up our confidence more, showing us that we are capable of winning, even against harder teams.
It's just a fun time every day we come in. We're really together when we play, and we have a lot more chemistry than we have in the past.
On offense, they're led by senior Alana Simpson, who is averaging 20 points per game this season, but they have a handful of girls who can get a bucket when called upon, which has been a huge key to this season's success.
We've had multiple girls lead us in scoring this year. We got a lot of ball handlers, more people that can handle the rock than we did last year. That helps us, right, in our process. So it can come from anywhere, and that's the big part about us this season that's a little different than last season.
The Riverhawks will have their biggest test of the season tomorrow night when they face off with Division III's 5th-ranked Aquinas Blue Golds. Bucks on the national stage facing the Hawks today. Second quarter, Milwaukee just taking control. This corner 3 from A.J. Green, part of a 29-6 run. Atlanta would inch back in it, but here Giannis gets the lead back to double digits with the lay-in. But then a minute and change left. The Wisconsin native Jalen Johnson gives the Hawks the lead with a triple. But in response, a great feed by Giannis over to Bobby Portis. He uses the pump fake and buries it, giving the Bucks the advantage once again. And with time winding down, C.J. McCollum with it with a chance to tie or send it to a winner, and Milwaukee gets the stop they need as the Bucks hold on for the 112-110 win over Atlanta. And Giannis learning today that for the 10th straight season, he will be an all-star starter, marking the longest active streak in the NBA. He's averaging 28.8 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists per game. The All-Star game will take place Sunday, February 15th from Los Angeles.
The longest in the NBA?
Yeah, longest, because
wow.
LeBron lost that streak today.
Wow.
He had 21 straight years of making the NBA All-Star starter team. So it's a new streak for Giannis.
Wow,
so
good for him. That's
first
quite an accomplishment.
First in history for the Bucks to make 10 All-Star selections. So
good for
very
him.
cool stuff. Emily, big game tonight. Indiana, Miami. Who you got?
Indiana.
You got
Go
a score?
Midwest, yeah.
You got a score prediction?
Oh, no.
Just in case we're right, we got to put it out there.
Oh, gosh. 27-20.
Okay. I'll say 31-14.
Okay.
So, yeah, pretty close.
I was going to say 27-14, but
close enough.
27-20.
Maybe one of us will be right.
Go Hoosiers. All right. Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
You know what's on my mind? It's butt cold out here and I don't have any heat at home.
Well, gotta have heat, Einstein.
Up yours, smarty. I just don't know who to call.
Jacob said Chuck used the local company. The Primary Colors, the good one?
What?
What?
Huh?
Well, there's your sign.
Jeez Louise.
Moron.
Hey, putz.
Call GNC.
For the best seating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
A home you love. A business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We built it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
I do like knowing the person that's sitting across from my desk. I've formed a lot of relationships over the years based on trust. When I see the look on a member's face, when I say, yes, this loan is good, you're good to go, it makes me happy. To me, being the team you can trust is honesty. When you do a loan with me at Firefighters Credit Union, like everything we do, it's not about the car, it's about you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Hopefully we do the Northern Lights. Right now it's spiking pretty good, so we'll see. It is cold out there, but it won't be as bad Tuesday, Wednesday, and we do have snow coming back Tuesday evening through Wednesday. Enjoy those temperatures Wednesday, Thursday, because it's going to get brutally even worse as we go Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I will watch for my car, those Northern
Yeah, okay.
Lights, on my way to Walmart.